Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Hannah and I do YouTube videos here on YouTube. So today's video is going to be an exciting one for me once again. As you guys know, I love doing reviews. Now I asked you guys on my Instagram, I always ask you guys on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should go and follow me. My name is at hanstluce, so it will be in the description. So I had asked you guys on loads of Instagram polls what foundations you'd like me to review. Then I purchased a couple of foundations which are quite hard to get in the UK, but luckily enough I was able to. So today's foundation review, which you guys were excited for and wanted me to do, is on the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. Now this video isn't going to be long because I'm going to be reviewing two new products today. One is this one and I will be reviewing a concealer. So I think the concealer video is already out. So if you're interested in the concealer video, and the concealer video will be testing, is the new Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. So if you are interested in that, then it should either be here or it is in my previous video, so check that out. In the UK, this isn't available. However, it's not available in any online shops other than Amazon. I was able to pick up this product from Amazon, and I'm going to read you out the claims and everything else about the product. This is mainly in America, so if you're an American, you're watching this, you are able to get this. If you don't have it, then today will be my review on whether you should get it or not. So the claims of this product are that it was medium coverage, long wear formula, lasts up to 24 hours and hides imperfections for a smooth, clear complexion. The foundation is available in 12 shades, is perfect for normal to dry skin in need of hydration. So silly me, right, silly me, it is really hot outside. I'm not going out today. I've been out already, and this I'm telling you, this foundation doesn't match. It's okay because I've worn it before it was hot and before I've actually tanned, and it was fine. So it is going to be a little bit light, but we can work with it. Foundation was $11.99 on Amazon, so it's sort of affordable, in the affordable range for L'Oreal. I think their True Match foundations are around £9.99, so it is relatively affordable for a drugstore. I think it's more of the higher end foundation prices, but it is affordable. So it says on the Amazon website, I will leave a link to it in the description for UK users. I was able to match up to shade 207, and because when I use the True Match foundation and I'm in the shade 4W, so it was able to match me to 207, which was a relatively good shade anyway. Now they do have a matching one, so the True Match against the Pro Glow, so if you are finding it a bit difficult and you do have the L'Oreal True Match, then this shouldn't be a problem. Anyways, into the foundation. So this is what the packaging looks like for the foundation. So it says lasting glow foundation, never dull, never greasy. So on the back it says the finish is radiant. You can wear it up to 24 hours. I don't know who would wear foundation for 24 hours, but you do you boo. The coverage is medium. You know your girl likes a high coverage, but that is okay. We can build it up. That is fine, especially for like this type of weather. If I can really set it, or I've got a foundation that's medium coverage, that is okay for me. I'm not really the light. If it was ever a light foundation, I would never try a light foundation. Not because I don't think it'd be good, it's just because your girl needs coverage. And it says the texture is airlight. When that means texture, I don't think you'd want to have texture. Anyways, so it says the pro tip: shape well, dot onto skin in rolling motion for flawless coverage. Rolling motion. Anyways, so it's got all the ingredients on the back, and it says on the front 207 sand beige, and it says it's a radiant finish, normal to dry skin, so hydrating. This product does come with 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters of product, which is the usual for a foundation. I have tried this before I was tanned and it does suit my skin tone. I didn't want to just get this and then just try it once and then give you an opinion. I have been using this foundation a couple of times and I can give you my overall results on this foundation anyway. I'm going to swatch it on my arm. Ooh, this is going to be light. So that is the shade that we went for. Originally, when I'm not tan, you can see I've tanned a lot out in the sun. That is what the shade looks like. So this is 207 sand beige. This would normally be my skin tone. Obviously my face is really light anyway, but my body tends to be really dark. Now, it has got sort of peachy, cool undertones, which I wasn't going for. I'm more of a warm to neutral. I'm very neutral anyway. So that is what the shade looks like. On camera, it does look a bit warmer now. From what I've used, it hasn't oxidized, but we will see from using it. It is relatively watery anyway. Pop some onto my face like this. This is how I usually do my foundation anyway. If you know me, I just put it on my face as anything. Yeah, you can see it's really running. Oh my god, this is going to be way too pale for me. I do have a mixing one I use all the time, so I will dot a little bit this onto my face, but I use this with all my foundations anyway, just in case it's too light or it's too dark or whatnot. I use like a lighter one, but I do like to put this on my face anyway, not to cheat the system, but just to make sure. Yeah, this is, whoa, I have tanned. I didn't even realise how dark I was. Ow, that blew in my eye. So I'm going to go in with my left side using my Morphe M439 brush, and we're just going to go in. This is going to be a tad too light, but we will work with it. So I'm just going to buff this into the skin as I would usually do. Okay, so that is what one side foundation looks like. If I come up a bit closer. So from what I am noticing, it is very radiant. It is sort of like a dewy look. It's sitting really nicely on the skin. It is blended beautifully. I haven't got primer on, but so far from initially, it hasn't set on my skin yet. But from what I do know, it's not clung to any dry patch. This is really nice. You know when you wear a foundation, you don't really take too much notice of it, and then when you actually notice what it does on your skin, it actually looks really nice on my skin. It is a tad light, obviously, but obviously we can bronze up and so forth. So I am going to go in now with the sponge on this side. I hope it hasn't dried down. And this is the Sigma 3D HD blender. So, yes. Okay, so what I am noticing as I'm blending it out, the brush side does give this foundation a lot more coverage, I'm noticing that it's not so, this is definitely a medium to full side, and this is a very medium. So if you are going to go for a sponge, I tend to go for a brush and then a sponge, but from here, what I'm noticing is it's very medium coverage on this side. Hold on, let me actually take a proper look. Yeah, and I'm finding that with just buffing foundation into the skin with a brush gives an airbrush look, and then when you put it with a sponge, it just seamlessly blends out everything. This is a really nice blend. It's blending really nicely. It's not picking up on any dry patches. It's not clinging, like it's not showing my pores. My pores don't feel visible. It's not picking up on any bits of texture, which is really nice. It's blending beautifully with a sponge, but I just feel with a brush, it just has the extra oomph, like the extra sauce. So I don't know if you can see, but it's really sitting nice on the skin. Obviously, this is directed towards normal to dry skin, and if you don't know, I have normal to combination. I can get oily in my T-zone and dry around the perimeters of my face, but I absolutely love a full coverage of foundation. Now, this is very medium to full, it's not oxidized or anything. I did mix it with the Primark Perfecting Foundation thingy-majiggy. You can do that. As you know, I never actually just wear one foundation. I always like to cocktail with them. But from what I'm seeing, as you guys know, I'm very focused on my skin. This is a beautiful foundation. This is really nice. I think in the summer I probably could go one shade deeper, but I don't think we've done that bad. Especially when I'm in my normal shade, I can just wear this without having to mix it with anything. But so far from actually looking, it's covered up any redness. I normally have quite veiny eyes down here, but it's sort of covered. Obviously, we will go in with concealer and I will return and then tell you my final thoughts. But so far, it's sitting beautifully on the skin. It's not too dewy and it's not matte. It's sort of like a satiny finish. I do see the Pro Glow element to it, but I do think it has more of a satiny sort of finish. So the finish is radiant, yeah, definitely a radiant finish. I don't think it's like dewy, but I think if you was to set this would sit really nice. I don't know how it would be with oils and things like that if you have oily skin, but so far I'm liking it. Okay guys, so I am back from the everything else. So I've concealed, done everything is set. I'm basically finished. On my lips, I think I mentioned this in my previous video, but if you haven't checked that out, we was using the new Born This Way concealer, but I did use the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Virgin. So my thoughts on this foundation, I'm gonna give it one critique. I think for L'Oreal, they had done with the True Match a lot of shades, which was really good. Originally they didn't, and then they expanded on the shade range, but with this bad boy, I don't know why, but it just has 12 shades. Now, when I've seen swatches and things like that, I've not really seen a gradient at all, or a variety. There's no shade range, and there's no gradient. It's like light, and then a couple, maybe one or two, there's 3 darks, there's around 6 mediums, and then maybe 3 lights. So I think if you have oily skin, I don't know, but you could set. I don't think it's overly like glowy. I just think it adds a nice sheen to it. I don't think it's like dewy or it's radiant, but I think it'd be nice for oily skin. Maybe, I don't know. Especially, I'm going to try it out in this weather because it is baking outside. But so far I did say to you it would sort of start to match my skin afterwards. This foundation, I would rate it maybe a 7.5, maybe? I don't know. We've got to use it more. I think it's a really, really nice foundation. I just think the shade range needs to up its game. They need to do that. Like L'Oreal just need to up its game. I do like the packaging. I think the quality of the product, I think you do get quite, it is a medium. It's very much a medium coverage. You can obviously build this foundation up, which is a good thing, but if you're looking for a light to medium, it's not a light to medium. It is very much a smack bang medium coverage. So yeah, that is my overall thoughts on this foundation. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a massive thumbs up because your girl Hannah would really, really appreciate it. If you're new here and you liked what this video was about, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell because it would mean a lot to me. And I hope you guys have a lovely afternoon or day or whatever, and I hope you all take care, and I love all of you. Thank you for all the support that you've been giving me, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.